Hello folks, this is the Roaming Casual back again, and this time I'm doing some tests and trying to correct some issues that I saw in the previous video before our live stream on Saturday. Don't need to reset. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run Heaven on High with my Dancer. Oh, that was faster than expected. And just talk a little bit about Dancer and test the text, make sure it's not fuzzy anymore. Alright, so Dancer gets a dance partner. I picked the healer in this case just because there are two dancers, so we should be able to dance partner both of our party members. So dance partner means that they share in any combat buffs that we give. It also means that they get a heal when we heal. It's not much of a heal, but it is there. So we get an ability called Standard Step, which is this right here. Click on that, and then you follow the prompts for the single target attacks. And then you click Standard Step again to get a damage boost for you and your dance partner. There's also Technical Step over here. Technical Step takes 4 button presses correct instead of 2, but it gives a boost to the entire party for a short period of time. Other than that, Dancer is fairly proc heavy. As I wait for the screen to come back. When it comes to the single target attacks, you can use the first 2. They set off the second 2. And then the third and fourth attack have a chance to set off a feather, which is what this gauge over here is, allowing you to use a 5th single target attack, which also opens up a 6th, which is an AoE attack. So it's a lot of proccing going on. The same is true for AoE attacks. That's the second row up here. They work the exact same way. Which is why I have them layered that way. Both standard and technical step do damage when you complete them, so it's worth it to be close to enemies when you do. Additionally, you get Doublemint, which is a crit rate buff for you and your dance partner. You also get a small heal that's an AoE effect around you and your dance partner, so you can double it up if you're both next to each other. And the Shield Samba, which gives everybody a little bit of a damage reduction buff for a short period of time. yeah, so that's primarily Dancer. Obviously, I'm not an expert at it. It gets the standard, what is it called? Peloton? I think it's called Peloton. I'll have to wait for it to come back. Yeah, Peloton, which is the standard range support group run buff that it shares with Bard and Machinist. Oh, we left a silver chest in here. So this is Heaven on High, which is sort of like the Palace of the Dead, except it's shorter. So Palace of the Dead goes from levels 1 to 100 with a matched party, whereas Heaven on High only goes to level 30 on a matched party. And matched party just means that you queue up to go with a group. One of the things that Heaven on High has that Palace of the Dead does not is what they call Magicite, which is what was just used a moment ago. Basically, they summon Garuda, Ifrit, or Titan and wipe out the enemies on the floor. They don't wipe out traps though, so I'm willing to bet that these guys came from a trap. I don't think I've ever actually seen Ifrits. Well, now I've seen Ifrits. The floors for Heaven on High and Palace of the Dead actually go much further than the matched parties can go to. But in order to get to those floors, you have to be in a fixed party, which means you're in a set group. No random party members. Yes, I'm a clicker. Not always a clicker, but I find it easier to do the dance moves clicking. 27. So when we get to floor 30, there will be a boss. And when we finish off the boss, we'll get hopefully an increase to the Aether Pool arms and armor. That clearly was not the right way. Our other dancer is found more enemies. So probably gonna use Garuda. Yes. Alright, and boss will be next. Technical step. Standard step. Shield. Don't stand there. Okay. Oop. Not really bad. Still good. Alright. commendate our dance partner, because I feel like you should commendate your dance partner. And that's it. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video of the very, very basics of how to dancer and Heaven on High. And I will see you next time.